Projected 50% increase in defense contracts across aerospace, cybersecurity, and intelligence sectors by Q1 2025. Overview. As of February 2, 2025, the aerospace and defense industry is poised for a remarkable transformation with a projected 50% increase in defense contracts across key sectors including aerospace, cybersecurity, and intelligence. This surge is attributed to several factors including technological advancements, escalating geopolitical tensions, and an intensified focus on workforce development. Market growth. According to a report by Deloitte, global defense expenditures exceeded $2.4 trillion in 2023, reflecting a clear trend towards increased military spending by nations worldwide. The U.S. Department of Defense (DoD) has signaled its commitment to this trend by requesting an $849.8 billion budget for fiscal year 2025. This budget is particularly focused on investments in unmanned systems and the burgeoning space economy, which are critical components of modern warfare and defense strategies. Technological advancements. The integration of artificial intelligence (AI) and digital technologies is reshaping the landscape of aerospace and defense. A staggering 81% of aerospace and defense companies are currently leveraging or planning to implement AI for predictive maintenance and supply chain optimization. This technological shift not only enhances operational efficiency but also addresses the pressing skills shortages in maintenance roles, as AI systems can streamline task assignments and improve overall productivity. Workforce challenges. The defense sector is facing a significant talent shortage exacerbated by an aging workforce. Reports indicate that over 67% of manufacturers in this field cite recruitment and retention as major challenges. To tackle this issue, the industry is likely to adopt a dual strategy that includes national recruitment initiatives and local partnerships aimed at building talent pipelines. Furthermore, the implementation of advanced training technologies such as extended reality (XR) will play a pivotal role in workforce development, enabling faster onboarding and knowledge transfer. Emphasis on cybersecurity. As defense assets become increasingly digitized, cybersecurity has emerged as a top priority. The Cybersecurity Maturity Model Certification (CMMC) is set to enforce stricter compliance regulations by mid-2025, compelling organizations within the defense supply chain to enhance their cybersecurity measures. This initiative aims to protect sensitive data against intellectual property theft and cyber threats, which are growing concerns in the context of modern warfare. Growth of unmanned systems and advanced air mobility. The market for unmanned aerial systems (UAS) is expected to expand significantly, with the U.S. military planning to allocate substantial funding for advanced UAS in its fiscal 2025 budget. Drones are becoming essential in various military operations, and their commercial applications are also gaining traction across multiple industries including agriculture, construction, and logistics. Additionally, the advanced air mobility (AAM) sector, particularly electric vertical takeoff and landing (eVTOL) aircraft, is on the verge of transforming urban transportation, with plans for initial operations as early as 2025. Enhancing supply chain resilience. The aerospace and defense supply chain is complex and has faced numerous challenges, including material shortages and delivery delays. Companies are prioritizing supply chain visibility by integrating digital technologies that allow for real-time tracking of material flows and compliance with quality standards. The establishment of initiatives such as the Aviation Supply Chain Integrity Coalition underscores the industry's proactive approach to preventing unauthorized parts from infiltrating the supply chain. Comparative insights. While Deloitte emphasizes operational and technological advancements, sources such as IFS focus on the human element and workforce integration under the principles of Industry 5.0. Both perspectives acknowledge the critical role of AI and digital solutions in addressing industry challenges, although they differ in their emphasis on workforce strategies. Timeline of key events. 2023, global defense spending exceeds $2.4 trillion. 2024, DoD requests a budget of $849.8 billion for fiscal 2025. Mid-2025, CMMC compliance requirements are expected to be enforced. 2025, significant growth anticipated in UAS and AAM markets. Conclusion. The aerospace and defense sectors are entering a transformative period characterized by technological integration, workforce revitalization, and enhanced cybersecurity measures. These factors are all converging to drive a robust increase in defense contracts by early 2025. Companies that can effectively leverage technology and address workforce challenges will be well positioned to capitalize on the opportunities presented by this growing market. The convergence of these trends signifies a pivotal moment for the aerospace and defense industries as they adapt to new realities and demands in a rapidly changing global landscape. The projected 50% increase in defense contracts across the aerospace, cybersecurity, and intelligence sectors by Q1 2025 is indicative of several counterintuitive trends within the defense industry. Below are the key counterintuitive insights derived from the provided content. 1. Increased defense spending amid economic uncertainty. While many industries tend to cut back on spending during economic downturns or uncertainty, the defense sector is experiencing an opposite trend. Global defense expenditures surpassed $2.4 trillion in 2023, and countries are ramping up their defense budgets in response to geopolitical tensions. This reflects a prioritization of defense and security over other economic considerations, highlighting a unique aspect of government spending behavior that diverges from typical market responses. 2. AI adoption in a labor-intensive industry. The defense industry is traditionally seen as reliant on a highly skilled workforce. However, the projected 50% increase in contracts is being driven significantly by technological advancements, particularly AI. Approximately 81% of aerospace and defense companies are either utilizing or planning to utilize AI for various operational efficiencies, from predictive maintenance to supply chain optimization. This suggests a shift where technology is perceived as a solution to labor shortages rather than a replaceable element, indicating a potential redefinition of workforce roles rather than outright replacement. 3. Talent shortage contradicting industry growth. Despite the booming growth in defense contracts and the industry's need for skilled labor, there is a persistent talent shortage. Over 67% of manufacturers report difficulties in attracting and retaining talent. This paradox suggests that while the demand for defense capabilities is increasing, the actual capacity to meet that demand with skilled personnel is dwindling, leading to a reliance on technology and innovative recruitment strategies to fill the gap. 4. Cybersecurity as a primary driver of growth. Typically, defense spending focuses on hardware and military capabilities. However, the increasing digitization of defense operations has made cybersecurity a critical area of investment. The implementation of stricter compliance measures such as the Cybersecurity Maturity Model Certification (CMMC) is pushing organizations in the defense supply chain to invest heavily in digital defenses. This shows a shift in focus from conventional military spending to a more balanced approach that includes cyber capabilities as essential components of national security. 5. Resilience over efficiency in supply chains. The aerospace and defense supply chains are notoriously complex, yet the recent focus has shifted from merely enhancing efficiency to ensuring resilience. Companies are prioritizing supply chain visibility and integrity, indicating that the traditional view of supply chains as linear efficiency-driven systems is being replaced by a more multifaceted understanding of supply networks that emphasizes robustness against disruptions, such as those caused by geopolitical tensions or natural disasters. 6. Unmanned systems transforming traditional roles. The increased focus on unmanned aerial systems (UAS) and advanced air mobility (AAM) reflects a significant shift in operational strategies. While traditional military capabilities emphasized manned systems, the growth of UAS indicates a counterintuitive pivot towards automation and remote operations. This trend not only changes the nature of military engagements but also raises questions about the roles of human operators in future warfare. 7. Industry 5.0 and human-centric approaches in high-tech manufacturing. The potential integration of Industry 5.0 principles which emphasize human and machine collaboration stands in stark contrast to the prevailing narrative of increasing automation leading to diminished human roles. Instead, it suggests a future where human skills and technology coexist in a complementary manner, possibly resulting in enhanced job satisfaction and creativity in the workforce. 8. Commercial sector driving space economy growth. Contrary to the assumption that defense spending drives technological advancements, the commercial sector is emerging as a significant force behind the growth of the space economy, projected to reach $570 billion in 2023. This indicates that commercial interests are now leading innovations that have historically been the domain of defense, suggesting a blurring of lines between military and civilian aerospace initiatives. 9. Rising costs of supply chain logistics. The aerospace and defense sectors are facing unprecedented increases in supply chain costs, with shipping rates surging to nearly 5 times pre-pandemic levels. This represents a counterintuitive challenge where the demand for defense capabilities grows, yet the ability to deliver those capabilities is hindered by logistic constraints and costs, forcing companies to rethink their supply chain strategies. 10. Evolving regulatory frameworks enhancing competitiveness. The introduction of new compliance frameworks like CMMC is often viewed as a burden. However, these regulations could inadvertently enhance competitiveness within the industry by compelling companies to adopt more robust cybersecurity measures, thereby increasing the overall security posture of the defense supply chain and potentially leveling the playing field among smaller and larger players. In summary, the projected increase in defense contracts by Q1 2025 reflects a complex interplay of technological advancements, workforce challenges, and evolving market dynamics that defy traditional expectations in the defense sector. The industry is adapting in ways that may not align with conventional business logic, leading to a transformative period characterized by innovation, resilience, and a redefined understanding of human roles in a high-tech landscape. The projected 50% increase in defense contracts across the aerospace, cybersecurity, and intelligence sectors by Q1 2025 is a significant development that encapsulates various trends and challenges in the industry. While many reports highlight the expected growth and technological advancements, several critical aspects are often overlooked but hold substantial significance. Below are insights that delve into these lesser discussed elements and their implications. 1. Workforce development and talent shortages. One of the most pressing issues in the aerospace and defense sectors is the ongoing talent shortage, which is exacerbated by an aging workforce. While many reports mention this challenge, the nuanced strategies being developed to combat it are frequently overlooked. For instance, more than 67% of manufacturers cite attracting and retaining talent as a primary challenge. The industry's strategy is bifurcated, focusing on both national recruitment and local partnerships to develop talent pipelines. This dual approach signifies a paradigm shift in how organizations view workforce development. By investing in early talent pipelines through partnerships with educational institutions, the industry is not only addressing immediate workforce needs but also ensuring long-term sustainability. The implications of this strategy are profound. It could lead to a more skilled workforce capable of meeting the demands of increasingly complex technologies, thereby enhancing the overall efficiency and innovation within the sector. 2. AI in digital transformation. While the role of AI in enhancing operational efficiency is frequently highlighted, the depth of its impact on workforce dynamics often goes unexamined. AI is not just a tool for predictive maintenance or supply chain optimization, it is also reshaping the human experience in the workplace. The application of AI in training and knowledge transfer can significantly mitigate the skills gap caused by retirements and workforce attrition. For instance, AI-driven systems can optimize technician assignments based on skill sets and operational needs, allowing organizations to maximize their human resources more effectively. This shift toward a more integrated human-machine collaboration, often referred to as Industry 5.0, can lead to improved job satisfaction and retention, as workers feel empowered by technology rather than threatened by it. Recognizing the transformative potential of AI in this context can help organizations navigate workforce challenges more effectively. 3. Cybersecurity compliance and its industry-wide impact. The Cybersecurity Maturity Model Certification (CMMC) is expected to enforce stricter compliance requirements by mid-2025, which many organizations are aware of. However, the broader implications of these compliance mandates are often overlooked. The emphasis on CMMC compliance signifies a crucial shift in how defense contractors and their suppliers approach cybersecurity. Organizations that fail to prioritize cybersecurity risk losing business not only from government contracts but also from private sector partnerships. This could lead to a bifurcation in the industry where only those companies that meet or exceed cybersecurity standards will thrive, while others may struggle to keep pace. The urgency to comply with CMMC is not just about meeting regulatory requirements, it represents a strategic imperative that could determine the competitive landscape within the industry. 4. Supply chain resilience amidst global challenges. The complex supply chain of the aerospace and defense industries has faced unprecedented challenges in recent years, including parts shortages, geopolitical tensions, and rising shipping costs. While many reports touch on these issues, the proactive steps being taken to enhance supply chain visibility and integrity often receive less attention. The establishment of coalitions like the Aviation Supply Chain Integrity Coalition indicates a concerted effort to prevent unauthorized parts from entering the supply chain, thereby safeguarding quality and reliability. This proactive approach to supply chain management is significant as it not only addresses current issues but also sets a precedent for future resilience. By investing in digital technologies and collaborative strategies, companies can ensure that their supply chains are not just resilient but also agile enough to respond to rapidly changing market conditions. 5. Unmanned systems and the shift in military strategy. The increasing focus on unmanned systems and advanced air mobility (AAM) is reshaping military strategies. While the potential applications of drones and eVTOL aircraft are often discussed, the strategic implications of these technologies for national defense are sometimes overlooked. The shift towards unmanned systems indicates a broader trend in military strategy that prioritizes flexibility, cost-effectiveness, and rapid response capabilities. For example, the U.S. military's investment in unmanned aerial systems (UAS) suggests a move away from traditional manned aircraft, which may be more vulnerable and costly to operate. This evolution in military capabilities reflects a fundamental change in how defense operations are conducted, emphasizing the need for rapid deployment and adaptability in modern warfare. 6. The role of strategic spending in shaping industry dynamics. While reports frequently highlight the increase in defense budgets, the strategic allocation of these funds often goes unexamined. The U.S. Department of Defense (DoD) has requested a budget of $849.8 billion for fiscal year 2025, with specific allocations for unmanned systems and the space economy. This targeted spending reflects a shift in defense priorities that could catalyze innovation and growth in specific sectors. Understanding how these budgetary decisions will impact the competitive landscape is crucial. Companies that align their strategic investments with government priorities are likely to gain a competitive advantage, while those that do not may find themselves at a disadvantage in securing contracts and partnerships. In conclusion, while the projected increase in defense contracts across the aerospace, cybersecurity, and intelligence sectors is a promising development, it is essential to consider the broader implications of the trends and challenges that underpin this growth. By focusing on workforce development, the transformative role of AI, cybersecurity compliance, supply chain resilience, strategic spending, and the evolving military landscape, stakeholders can gain a deeper understanding of the opportunities and challenges that lie ahead. These insights can inform strategic decision-making and help organizations navigate the complexities of the aerospace and defense industries in the coming years. 1. Market growth and defense spending. The aerospace and defense industry is set to experience a remarkable 50% increase in defense contracts by Q1 2025, fueled by significant growth in global defense expenditures, which surpassed $2.4 trillion in 2023. This growth is primarily driven by rising geopolitical tensions, prompting nations to bolster their defense budgets, with the U.S. Department of Defense requesting an $849.8 billion budget for fiscal year 2025. Strategic spending is expected to focus on areas such as unmanned systems, rocket technology, and space capabilities, reflecting the shifting landscape of defense priorities and the increasing reliance on advanced technologies. 2. Technological advancements in AI and cybersecurity. The integration of artificial intelligence, AI, and digital technologies is transforming operational efficiency within the aerospace and defense sectors. A significant 81% of companies in the industry are utilizing or planning to implement AI for predictive maintenance and supply chain optimization. This trend is complemented by a growing emphasis on cybersecurity, particularly with the impending enforcement of the Cybersecurity Maturity Model Certification (CMMC) by mid-2025. Organizations in the defense supply chain will need to enhance their digital defenses against threats, ensuring compliance while safeguarding intellectual property. 3. Workforce challenges and talent development. The defense industry faces substantial workforce challenges, with over 67% of manufacturers citing talent attraction and retention as primary concerns. The aging workforce exacerbates these issues as a significant portion of experienced personnel approaches retirement age. To combat this, companies are adopting a dual strategy focused on national recruitment and local partnerships to cultivate talent pipelines. Additionally, leveraging technology for training and knowledge transfer, including the use of Industry 5.0 principles and extended reality, is crucial for addressing skills shortages and enhancing workforce capabilities. For unmanned systems and advanced air mobility, the market for unmanned aerial systems (UAS) is projected to grow significantly, driven by both military and commercial applications. The U.S. military is increasing its focus on drones for various operations, and the fiscal 2025 budget reflects this commitment. Concurrently, the advanced air mobility (AAM) sector is gaining traction, particularly with electric vertical takeoff and landing (eVTOL) aircraft, which are expected to revolutionize urban transportation. The successful integration of these technologies is anticipated to contribute to the overall growth of defense contracts as the industry embraces innovative solutions to meet evolving demands. These points encapsulate the multifaceted dynamics shaping the aerospace and defense sectors, highlighting the convergence of market growth, technological advancements, workforce challenges, and the rise of unmanned systems as key areas for in-depth analysis and discussion. 1. The Cold War arms race 1947 to 1991. The Cold War between the United States and the Soviet Union was characterized by a significant increase in defense spending and military technology advancements. The arms race led to massive investments in nuclear weapons, missile technology, and advanced aerospace capabilities, including the development of intercontinental ballistic missiles (ICBMs) and strategic bombers. Both superpowers pursued technological superiority, resulting in innovations that shaped modern military strategy and defense systems. 2. The post-9/11 defense spending surge 2001 to 2010. Following the September 11 attacks in 2001, the United States experienced a dramatic increase in defense spending aimed at combating terrorism and enhancing national security. The U.S. government allocated substantial resources for military operations in Afghanistan and Iraq, as well as for the development of advanced technologies including drone surveillance systems and cybersecurity measures. This period saw a significant transformation in defense procurement strategies and an increased focus on intelligence and counterterrorism capabilities. 3. The rise of cyber warfare 2000s present. As the digital landscape evolved, so did the nature of warfare. The emergence of cyber threats prompted nations to invest heavily in cybersecurity measures and digital defense systems. High-profile cyber attacks such as the Stuxnet worm that targeted Iranian nuclear facilities, underscored the importance of cybersecurity in modern defense strategies. Governments and defense contractors have increased budgets and resources to develop advanced cybersecurity technologies, leading to a competitive landscape focused on protecting critical infrastructure and sensitive data. These historical cases illustrate how geopolitical factors, technological advancements, and changing security environments have historically driven significant increases in defense contracts and expenditures across various sectors. The aerospace and defense industry is on track for a remarkable transformation, with a projected 50% increase in defense contracts across the aerospace, cybersecurity, and intelligence sectors by Q1 2025. This growth is largely fueled by advancements in technology, escalating geopolitical tensions, and a renewed emphasis on workforce development. Here are several key predictions and trends shaping the future of this vital sector. 1. Substantial growth in defense spending. Global defense expenditures are anticipated to continue rising, driven by geopolitical instability and the need for enhanced national security. The U.S. Department of Defense has proposed a budget of $849.8 billion for fiscal year 2025, with significant allocations for unmanned systems and space initiatives. Countries worldwide are expected to increase their defense budgets, reflecting a broader commitment to military readiness and modernization. 2. Technological advancements and AI integration. Artificial intelligence, AI, and digital technologies are set to revolutionize the aerospace and defense landscape. A significant majority of companies in this sector are already leveraging AI for predictive maintenance and supply chain optimization. By 2025, we can expect AI to be integrated more holistically into maintenance, repair, and overhaul MRO practices, enhancing operational efficiency and customer experience. 3. Addressing workforce challenges. The industry faces a critical talent shortage exacerbated by an aging workforce. Over 67% of manufacturers in the sector report difficulties in attracting and retaining skilled labor. By 2025, companies are likely to implement comprehensive strategies that combine national recruitment efforts with local partnerships to cultivate talent pipelines. Furthermore, the use of advanced training technologies such as extended reality will be crucial in bridging the skills gap and expediting employee onboarding processes. 4. Increased focus on cybersecurity. With the digitization of defense assets, cybersecurity has become a paramount concern. The implementation of the Cybersecurity Maturity Model Certification (CMMC) by mid-2025 will enforce stricter compliance across the defense supply chain. Organizations will need to bolster their digital defenses against intellectual property theft and cyber threats, ensuring compliance with military regulations and standards. 5. Expansion of unmanned systems and advanced air mobility. The market for unmanned aerial systems (UAS) is projected to grow significantly, driven by both military and commercial applications. The U.S. military is increasing its investment in drones, while the commercial sector is exploring diverse use cases across industries such as agriculture, logistics, and infrastructure. Additionally, advanced air mobility (AAM) solutions, particularly electric vertical takeoff and landing (eVTOL) aircraft, are gaining traction for urban transportation, with several companies aiming to launch operations by 2025. 6. Supply chain resilience and visibility. The aerospace and defense supply chain is complex and increasingly vulnerable to disruptions. Companies will prioritize enhancing supply chain visibility through digital technologies to address issues related to part shortages and delivery delays. The establishment of coalitions such as the Aviation Supply Chain Integrity Coalition will aim to enhance the integrity of the supply chain by preventing unauthorized parts from entering the system. 7. Strategic investments in key technological areas. Defense priorities will continue to shape strategic investments, particularly in rocket technology, unmanned systems, and space capabilities. The demand for solid rocket motors and hypersonic technologies will likely rise, supported by increasing investments from the Department of Defense to advance these critical areas. 8. Industry 5.0 and human-machine collaboration. The principles of Industry 5.0, which emphasize human-centric manufacturing processes, will gain traction in the defense sector. By 2025, organizations will increasingly focus on optimizing human-machine interactions, utilizing AI to enhance maintenance operations and facilitating knowledge transfer from experienced workers to new hires. 9. Digital transformation and data analytics. The integration of digital technologies will enable organizations to analyze vast amounts of data for actionable insights, improving mission success rates. The defense sector will increasingly adopt cloud-based solutions and digital architectures that comply with military regulations, facilitating secure data management and operational efficiency. Conclusion. The aerospace and defense industry is poised for significant growth and transformation leading up to 2025. With advancements in technology, a focus on workforce development, and increased investment in cybersecurity and unmanned systems, the sector is preparing to meet the challenges of a rapidly changing geopolitical landscape. As companies continue to operationalize these trends, those that embrace innovation and prioritize strategic investments will likely emerge as leaders in this critical industry.